Hi everybody, it's Anna back with Unearthed Arcana. Oh my god, it has been so long since I recorded an episode. It's great to be back. I know it's only been like 6 months IRL, but holy fuck, it feels like it's been 6 years. 2026 has been horrible. 2026 hits harder than a fucking giant club. This has been the year of kidnappings, more genocide and war in the Middle East. The political situation's a fucking nightmare. Milk costs $4.50 a gallon. And as this meme that I just saw very eloquently stated, that car sauce be expensive. Oh, everything's fucking horrible right now. But that's okay, because I am surviving with one of the best coping mechanisms of 2026, which is dissociation. Dissociation through computer games. Yay! That's how we're all surviving. I hope that all of you are surviving through similar coping skills, because it is fucking rough out there. But I am happy to be back today, recording our next episode in our Skyrim Wildlander mod pack Let's Play series, following the permadeath adventures of Tani, aka Tani, who is our two-handed Dunmer Spellblade heavy armor lady, who, unlike me, does not have to deal with the fact that my utility bill is like $300 fucking because of data centers. Tani doesn't even know what a data center is. Can you imagine how blissful it would be to not know about techno-fascism? What a world. Let's just all live in Skyrim, or like at least dissociate enough that we can pretend we live in Skyrim. We're gonna be doing the Blessings of Nature quest today, as well as some other things. So if you're kind of familiar with this this series of Wildlander Let's Play videos, feel free to skip ahead about like, I don't know, 7-9 minutes and get to the gameplay. But if you're new here, welcome to the episode, welcome to the channel, and I'll do a quick recap to get you caught up. So we are playing the Wildlander mod pack, which is one of those pre-configured mod packs you can download on the Wabbajack. The Wabbajack is one of those apps that like indexes mod packs and lets you like pre-install them all together. And Wildlander is a mod pack that focuses on survival, role-playing, immersion, and also more difficult combat. Comes pre-configured with all of these mods here in the MCM, plus like hundreds of other ones on the back end. It makes the game look better, it makes the game sound better. I really enjoy Wildlander. I think it's the definitive way for me to play Skyrim in 2026. And we've added a few extra mods here, but we're still very much preserving the original Skyrim vanilla aesthetic, plus the core Wildlander modding experience. And then as far as our run itself goes, we're playing a permadeath run. So if Tani dies, that's the end of the run. Won't be able to reload. I just think that makes for harder, more exciting, more heart-pounding gameplay. We also have the HUD disabled, so even if I toggle the HUD back on here in Wildlander, you can see the icons at the bottom. There's no health bars, there's no stamina. I play with the HUD toggled off anyway. And this just makes it so we can't see the enemy's health, we can't see our resources, and we just have a faster paced, more visceral style of gameplay. I think it's more fun to watch too. We also have unpaused menus. You can see here that even though my menu is open, my inventory menu, that we can still see the... Jesus, Skjor and Vilkas just like throwing like huge fucking whiffs. Vilkas just totally whiffed on that sparring dummy and then just like sheathes his sword and walks back and is like, nobody saw that.
Relax.
Anyway, the unpaused menus are really fun, so that way we have to make quick decisions under pressure. We have to access our inventory a lot quicker. We make a pretty heavy use of our hotkeys here on the Sky UI inventory because opening menus in combat is much harder. That's a little bit about the run itself. As far as our kind of like arc of our character is gone, Tani joined the Companions last time. She did the Proving Honor quest. Well, I guess she joined the Companions probably like 6 or 7 episodes ago, but we actually did the quest last time, Proving Honor, which was where we went to, what was it called? I don't even remember the name of the barrow. Dustman's Cairn. That's right. We went to Dustman's Cairn with Farkas. We retrieved a shard of Wuthrad, and now we've officially been inducted as a shield sister of the Companions. Tani's been in Skyrim for, I don't know, I'm guessing like 2 to 3 weeks of in-game time. We crossed over the border around South Fringe Sanctum. We worked our way up towards Whiterun, joined the Companions. Then we've mostly been doing quests around the Whiterun and Falkreath area so far. Like I said earlier, our big quest we're going to aim to finish today is Blessings of Nature. We'll do some of these miscellaneous quests along the way, like clear out Graywinter Watch and like try to do some other fun things. We'll also get a quest from the Companions. I have this missing in action quest. I'll talk about it later. This is just too hard for us to do with our current level of perks and our current gear. So we'll end up doing this later, but I'll probably end up talking about this later in the episode when we're like on the road and I need to kill some downtime. As far as Tani's abilities go, we leveled up at the end of last episode, and I just forgot to actually do the level up, so we're going to do that right now. Tani as a Spellblade needs to hit base magicka 150. You can see her magicka's green right there, which means that there's a temporary buff that's increasing it. In this case, it's increasing it, I'm guessing by 10 points, because it's probably because Tani's like warm or well-fed or something like that. So her base magicka is only 120 right now, so I'm just going to keep pumping that up till we hit 150. Once we hit base magicka 150, our character can use the Necromancer's Amulet, which is a quest reward from the Blood on the Ice quest that you get in Windhelm, which is very powerful. It's sort of indispensable for a Spellblade because it increases your magicka pool and like gives you the ability to like not lose magicka when you're running. Holy fuck, I'm pretty sure Vilkas just like totally slashed the shit out of that giant wolf dog next to him. There's like blood on the floor and everything. God, Vilkas is a fucking wild man. That dog is totally unfazed though. He's like, yeah, that's fine. Hit me again. Anyway, back to the level up. So our base magicka is probably like 125 right now. So we have like, I don't know, 5 more levels to go until we can actually use the Necromancer's Amulet. We still have to obtain it first. As far as perks go, I have these 2 perks to spend, but I'm honestly not going to spend them right now because I need to wait until I hit two-handed 50. I'm only at 44 right now. And at that point in time, I'm going to need to put a perk into Greatsword Focus for the attack speed and armor penetration, Devastating Strike so my power attacks hit harder, and most importantly, Devastating Charge so I can do sprinting power attacks without losing my momentum. This is so important for fighting mid-game enemies like mages, Falmer, and Falmor, all of whom you have to close the gap on and kill very quickly. So I'm just going to save my perks for that. As far as our statuses go and like some of our spells, we're still using alteration magic. We have a few of those. A little bit of restoration as well as kind of like a secondary magic school. No, like we have some of these shouts, but we haven't unlocked them yet because we haven't actually fought and killed any dragons. And we still have Ancestor Guardian, which is the Dunmer racial ability that gives us invulnerability for like, I don't know, like 8-10 seconds or something. And then our character, she's currently using the Blessing of Talos, but we're going to switch that over for Tani to the Blessing of Kynareth at the end of today's episode. Blessing of Kynareth, after we complete Blessings of Nature, becomes upgraded. And instead of just giving us a bonus of 10 to our stamina, it'll give us a bonus of 100 to our stamina. So we'll swap out Blessing of Talos, swap in Blessing of Kynareth, and then that allows us to swap out Stone of the Steed. So Stone of the Steed, just pulling up my map here, we get Stone of the Steed in the early game. That was just like the stone we randomized, which is honestly a fantastic steed for Tani, or fantastic stone. But in the mid game, we want to switch Stone of the Steed over to Stone of the Lord, which you can pick up in the mountains, kind of like right around here, like between the Pale and Whiterun. And Stone of the Lord gives you damage reduction. Aw, Tani stood up accidentally. Sorry, Tani. She was like taking a little breather right there. And the damage reduction from Stone of the Lord is really critical as we go into the mid-game, as we build out our survivability, so we can fight some of those enemies that have higher damage output. And we'll offset Stone of the Steed by using Blessing of Kynareth, the upgraded version instead. Then other than that, Tani just has a few just like items right here. If we go over to Tani's inventory, still kind of using the same weapons that we've been using for a while, same armor set. Last episode we picked up the Vigilance boots, which are boots from the Vigilance of Stendar, and we fought these vampires on the road. This is sort of the infamous Wildlander encounter where they're like, "You there, traveler," and then they attack you and they're like super scary. We actually won that fight, and in exchange we managed to pick up these boots as a reward. So decent armor, and then they give us a little bit of bonus stamina, extra 40 points. Pretty good on kind of our normal potion selection. We got a bunch of scrolls. We're definitely gonna have to restock on food before we head out and do any questing. Tons of alchemy ingredients here. Tani does have a little bit of specialization in alchemy, so we'll eventually start making more potions. We got the two-handed skill book that we picked up over in Dustman's Cairn, which is really important so we can level up our two-handed quicker while our character is resting. And then we just got a bunch of miscellaneous items right here. So that's kind of it for the recap for today. I have a bunch of other items on my horse. The gorgeous Sergio, who we'll see when we leave Whiterun. But I think we're good for recap now. We'll just get into the gameplay action. I also took Tani's cloak off while I was filming the intro because the cloak looked really stupid when she was sitting on the ledge. It was like, looked like a bedpan under her. So first thing we're going to do as we kind of get into this episode is I'm going to go and actually talk to the companion leaders for some work right here, see what quests we can pick up. Looks like most of them are out here. I would love to get a quest from Vilkas because I really like the kidnap rescue quests.
Come to me with questions.
Yeah, I was worried about this. So Tani's only level 16, and I think that Vilkas only gives you those quests when you hit like level 20, or maybe it's like level 18, but like I don't know, I can't get the quest from him right now.
What brings you
like even if I talk to him a second time, it doesn't trigger it.
In your travels?
Let's see if Skjor has a quest. Sometimes he has quests to retrieve items.
You still need to prove yourself.
Yes, I know, Skjor. Help me prove myself, Daddy Skjor. Give me a quest.
One of the guards from Dragon's
Ugh, this is a boring quest.
about a prisoner who's escaped.
So those are the like escaped prisoner quests, and those are really boring because you just basically get sent into the overworld around a hold, and you have to like hunt down a random person, and they're really easy to fight, so it's just kind of a waste of time. I'll try Ayala and see if she has a fun quest.
You may actually be a citizen of Whiterun has asked for our help.
Ugh, citizen of Whiterun.
It seems that a predator has invaded their home.
Ugh, I don't like the invasion of the home, like, predator quests, because I feel like whenever I get this from Ayala, she sends me to fucking Rorikstead or something, which is super, super not on the path for today, so... Is Farkas out here? Like, Farkas is, I guess, the last person that we could get a quest from. He might have a bandit quest for us, but it might just be a brawl quest at this point in time, but... I don't know, I do want to keep advancing the companion's quest line, so I'll see what Farkas has, and I'll just, even if it's a brawl quest, I'll probably just take it.
We've gotten a letter about someone
Okay, so yeah, it's a brawl quest, but at least it's in Whiterun, so we can probably do it really quickly.
I don't want to hear it. Try not to get
carried. Let's see what we got to beat up here. I'm hoping it's someone who's at least somewhat entertaining. Okay, it's Amryn. Amryn was the Red Guard whose sword we retrieved from... I think we went to White River Watch and retrieved his sword from the bandit there. He's like a Red Guard sellsword. You meet him having this argument with his wife, and you get to go and like help him out, help him get his sword back. You know, don't let his wife know that he's spending money on it. We'll go beat him up really quickly and then hopefully unlock the next companion quests. If you're wanting to do more like role-playing in your quests, especially for a quest like Hired Muscle where you have to like find someone, you can always deselect your other quests, and then if you have the Clairvoyance spell, you can use Clairvoyance and it'll actually lead you to your quest objective. I like doing this in a lot of my more like role-playing oriented runs. Definitely not necessary, like you can just like pull up the mini-map, and actually I think Amryn's like literally right in front of me right here. But yeah, you can use Clairvoyance and like it'll point you right to your objective. Oh no, he's like going into his house right now. This means we're gonna probably beat him up in his house. I was tempted to like fight him on the doorstep of his house, but I feel like it's raining outside and Tani's gonna give him a sec to get situated. And now she's just gonna barge in and just be like, "What's up, buddy? I'm gonna fuck you up." Oh god, his wife is home. That's really terrible. Amren's just like eating dinner and his wife is just like, God, oh my God, look at that look she gives you.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to read.
She is so unhappy to see us. Just look at those fucking eyes.
Back to my book.
Oh my God, if anyone hired someone to beat up Amren, my bet is on Saphir. Like, look at that expression. Although, in fairness, if I lived in this house with my husband, who I wasn't super happy with, and then this fucking armored Dunmer came in looking like this, I'd probably look exactly like Saphir at the invader. But let's see what Amren's up to here. Amren, oh, he's looking a little nicer. He's got that kind of like roguish smile. Good to see you again, friend. This is funny. We have the seduction option from Amren.
Come back and
I'll pull out the dialogue menu for a second. I have the Flower Girls mod installed, which lets you like seduce people that you're friends with. I think this is like a really nice way to do like a slightly spicier version of Skyrim that's still very lore friendly and immersive and doesn't add any extra NPCs. Like you can just do this with any friendly NPC that you know.
good to see you.
Anyway, we're not gonna seduce him, we're just gonna beat him up. It's probably his wife who actually hired out this anyway.
You can't scare
This
me
is
into
retribution.
Let's go.
Because Amren had us like, get that sword, so his wife hired us to beat him up for getting the sword. I always like to give people the first punch, especially when like I'm in heavy armor and they're in light armor, because it's just such a huge advantage to be in heavy armor in a brawl. Honestly, Amren's doing pretty good right now. His wife is like, this is fucking wild. Amren's having a great time though. Oh, I got blood all over the carpet. Oh, this is terrible. At least it's just this rug right here. His wife is like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I wanted you to beat my husband up, but not like right here in the goddamn house all over my rug. This is like an imported Hammerfell rug, and Amren's just bleeding all over it.
Tougher than you look. You got me fair and square.
I like how Amren is definitely like a good sport about this though. Like acknowledges that we beat him up.
Fine. I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Sorry, Amren. His wife is like, honestly, she looks a little happier. Ah, never mind. She looks still pretty crabby. She's on the move now. Amren's just like going straight to bed. What time is it? It's like 8 p.m. and his wife is cooking and Amren's like, I'm fucking done. I just got the shit beaten out of me by this like Dunmer lady in my own fucking house in front of my wife, and he's just wiped out for the day. I'm sorry, Amren. Those brawl quests can be pretty fun. I know that people are always like, oh, you want to like beat up Nazim and everything, but honestly Nazim is just like not, it's like, you know, for the memes, like it's okay to beat up Nazim. I think it's much more fun to beat up other people and like develop little relationships and storylines in the game about like what the brawl quests might mean, like who put out the contract, why you're beating this person up, like getting to know people through violence. That's how Tani gets to know people anyway.
Skjor says that I have the strength.
Okay,
You
let's
seem
get
to have a
paid
knack
for
this
this.
kind of thing.
Let's
I'll
close
make sure
out of
people in
this.
charge know.
I don't know where the other companion leaders are. Like, I'd love to pick up another quest here. Oh, there's Vilkas. Like I said, I don't think Vilkas is going to give us this kidnapping quest. I just think we're too low of a level. Yeah, he's still not going to give it to us. I'll just grab a quest from Farkas. Actually, you know what? I'll see if Skjor gives us an item retrieval quest. Like, that might be more fun rather than doing, like, yet another brawl. And I'm sure he's still out here. Oh, jeez, maybe not. I don't know where Skjor is. There's Torbjorn. It's not Torbjorn. What's this guy's name again? I always forget this guy's name. Torvar. That was close enough.
Is that right?
That was confusing with Torbjorn and Shatter Shield, but like those are not the same people at all. I don't know where the other leaders are. I guess I'm just gonna ask Farkas for another quest rather than like waste time finding them.
Thinking I need to train some more.
Let's go. Let's
I don't know
it's
them.
another
I
beating
just
up
need you to
quest.
No more than
We'll
that.
just
I don't
like,
wanna
oh
hear
my god, my
about a
phone
killing,
is ringing. Why
understand?
is my phone ringing? Who the fuck calls people in 2026? I'm gonna take this call and I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, we're back. That's horrible. Who calls people in 2026? Just text someone. No one wants to talk on the phone. This is like common courtesy etiquette. It's fine. Small little detour. We're back to the action though. So let's go beat up whoever Farkas tells us to go beat up. Farengar Secret Fire. Honestly, Farengar Secret Fire is way more obnoxious than Nazim. Like, talk about people that you want to go beat up. this is that wizard in Whiterun. He's up in Dragon's Reach. And he's like such a dick. He is just like, he talks down to you. Even like when you become friends with him, he'll still randomly say like rude things to you. Plus he's like a scrawny little Nord wizard. He's just like, I don't know, he's just kind of a nerd boy. Tani's super down to just like pummel some nerd boys like Farengar Secret Fire. Also, like, you gotta imagine that this dude's last name isn't actually Secret Fire. This is like his chosen wizard name. And like, hey, no shade on like chosen affirmed names or anything, but like if the whole of Skyrim lore is your oyster and you're like, my last name shall be Secret Fire, like, you're probably a fucking dweeb. So we're gonna do some fucking dweeb pounding right here.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Alright, well, we're already friends with Farkas, or Farengar, so he's at least a little nicer. This guy is gonna go down like a sack of potatoes, though. We're definitely gonna let this guy have the first punch. Just like, is someone there? He like can't even fucking find us. Alright, let's see how many punches this takes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was actually pretty good. That was more than I thought. I thought he'd go down like 4 or 5 punches. Beating up little mage boys is kind of like something that Tani's like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go. This guard is like not super thrilled with this, but honestly I'm sure all the guards are like, yeah, Farengar probably deserved it. Alright, let's turn in this quest. Sometimes it doesn't register as done. Okay, there we go. Sometimes that last dialogue option doesn't like clearly trigger if you fast forward through the dialogue. I think it's like a scripting thing with him standing up and like how his dialogue loads as part of that animation, but that's okay, it worked this time. Alright, hopefully now that we've beat up 2 people, our next quest from Farkas is going to be an actual fighting quest and not like whatever the fuck we're doing right now. Also realized Tani's like taking legitimate damage here, like not a ton of damage, but like, you know, like a quarter of her HP. I am not the smartest of spellblades right now, so I cannot cast this unless I take all my armor off, which is kind of sad. But let's get our healing aura up here so we can sort of passively start to heal some of this damage. I'm just gonna save. It's been a minute since I saved. I don't think I saved since the start of the episode. Alright, 2 brawls for the night. I think that's probably enough where we'll trigger like an actual bandit or dungeon clear quest, which is kind of what I want to do right now. Still don't see other companion leaders there to get future quests.
Skyor says that I have the strength. I figured
Okay,
you had
let's
it
turn
in
this
Nicely
in.
done.
Let's see
Some
what the
people don't
next
think I'm
quest is
smart.
going to be.
We've gotten a letter about
Ugh,
someone
it's
needing
another
some
brawl.
muscle weight. I
Alright,
don't
fuck
know
it.
what
Let's just fucking do it. Let's just like
no more than
pound
that.
through this
I don't
brawl.
wanna try not to get carried
And then
away.
we'll just get to our next quest objective. Who are we going to beat up? Ah, we got to beat up Amrit again. What? Oh my god. It's like 9:52 p.m. He went to bed at like exactly 8 p.m. and now we have to go back there like an hour and 50 minutes later and beat him up. Oh no. Oh, I'm sure he's still in bed. Oh, okay. See, this is why these brawl quests are actually pretty fun. Like, the random seed in Skyrim is so fucking wonky. It's very Bethesda engine. Rather than give us some new person to brawl, it's like, hey, you beat up Amrit, let's beat him up again an hour and 52 minutes later. I don't know if this is his wife who's doing it or what. Like, there's some real fucking turbulence in this household going on. Alright, where's Amrit? Oh my god, Amrit's actually not here. That's surprising. I guess I shouldn't have assumed he was here. Yeah, he's not here. The blood is still on the carpet, though. Oh my god, she gets to read her book now. She's always wanting to read her book.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to read.
Okay, I'll leave you alone, Saphir. I guess your husband's not home. Well, I guess I already talked about that clairvoyance trick, so we'll just use that to find him. And if I can't do that, I'll just pull him up on the map. It's over this way. I think Amrit sometimes goes to, like, the Drunken Huntsman or the Bannered Mare. And my character's also thirsty. Let me check. She's thirsty and she's hungry. I'll have a little bit of water here. Amren's like way over here. I don't know where the fuck Amren is. Like I said, if he's not in the Bannered Mare, I'm just gonna pull this up on the mini-map and just figure it out. What the fuck? I don't know where the fuck this guy is. Oh, he is in the Drunken Huntsman. Alright, I don't know why Clairvoyance didn't path that correctly. Now that the guards, I'm sure they're watching me. Yeah, they're mad because I'm casting spells in the middle of the streets. Now they just get to follow me in here as I go beat up Amren and the Drunken Huntsman. It's funny because, like, I knew he'd probably be here. This is, like, his bar. Right, where is Amren? Amren's hanging out there. The guards are there. Let's just go beat up Amren right now. He's always, like, really happy to see me. I don't know, he's kind of ignoring me right now. He's not even looking at me.
Hello, friend.
He's just like staring dead-eyed out into the distance. God, I feel so bad beating this guy up again for the second time this night.
You can't scare me into submission. Let's go.
Alright, Amren, let's fucking go. We got the guards as an audience this time. I just gotta be careful that no guards get in the way and like I accidentally punch a guard or they're gonna arrest me. Really do not want that to happen. Alright, let's beat up Amren here. I'm so sorry, Amren. I'm so sorry we gotta do this twice. I have no idea who the second person is. Maybe it's like still his wife. His wife is just like hardcore punishing this guy for that sword caper that he had us do.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square.
God, I feel really bad about Amren.
I'll take care of you. Just please leave me alone.
This is the second time I've had to beat this guy up for the evening. Actually, the guards are fine with that. It's like the guards were not cool with me using clairvoyance, but they were totally fine with me just wandering in here and beating this guy. Although honestly, that's probably pretty par for the course. Okay, let's head out and like actually go and turn in this quest and hopefully have another non-brawl companion quest to do. I guess while I'm here I can check the message board and fill up on my water as well. Let's see what quests are open here. Okay, it's like I never do these raw rabbit leg collection quests. They're like high work, low payoff. They're really good for role playing, but really not for this kind of run. I'm not really like worried about the soul gems. Like I'll see who the letter is. I like to collect the letter quests and see if it's from someone I know. Like if Amren was like, hey, could someone deliver a letter for me? I'd probably be like, yeah, that's fine. I'll help you out, buddy. These other ones really aren't like things I could do. I mean, like, I guess I could do this retrieve heirloom from Greenspring Hollow. The Greenspring Hollow's like over here by Dustman's Cairn, so like if I'm ever going out this direction, I can go do that along the way. But let's see who this actual letter delivery quest is from, because if this is someone who's stupid, I'm not going to do it. Oh my god, it's a Battleborn. Haha, the Battleborns are so awful. I am definitely going to discard this. We're not going to do the Battleborn's dirty work for them. Alright, well that's kind of a bummer. Not a lot of exciting quests there. I'm actually surprised I don't have a bandit quest at all. Let me go to the Bannered Mare and see if like Holta the Innkeeper gives me a bannered, or not a bannered mare, a bandit quest. Like I feel like she probably should at this point in time. Like I don't think I have any in my queue. Alright, let's see with Holta. Let's see if she actually has work for me.
I fear the night.
She actually doesn't.
Werewolves and vampires don't.
Oh, that's too bad. I guess
Let's
while I'm
save
here, I
that
might as well
appetite,
just buy some food, because like I'm here and then I want to double back. Let's get our beef stew for our health increase. Let's get some mammoth tomato stew for that. Stamina bonus. Let's definitely get the chicken dumplings for two-handed, no lavender honey for the magic resistance. No tomato soup, no vegetable soup either, but we can do cabbage potato soup as a good like magicka regeneration. And then the other thing, I've actually forgotten to get this in my previous runs, but it's a pretty decent item, is potato bread, which helps you regenerate while you're out of combat. So I'm gonna grab some potato bread too, and now I'm pretty much broke.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Alright, well, let's head out of here and go turn back in those quests for Farkas. But that's okay, that'll save us a trip, because when we go and do Blessings of Nature, we're gonna have to stock up on food anyway before we, like, go out into the overworld. So doing that now just saves us the trip later. I feel like after doing 3 of these brawl quests that Farkas has got to give us a fucking real quest at this point in time. I'm also not sure if he doesn't, if I'm like still committed to doing more brawl quests. Like 3 is already pushing it. This is a pretty low action, high zaniness episode so far.
Says that I have the strength. I figured you had it in you. Nicely done.
Okay, let's see what his next quest is. I feel like this has got to be a bandit quest.
We've gotten a letter
Jesus
about
Christ.
I
It's
don't know.
still a
I just need
fucking,
you to
like,
know
brawl
more than
quest.
that.
That's
I'll
really
get
terrible.
to it then.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. I thought I was hitting tab. I think I accidentally hit E. Oh no! Okay, okay. We're gonna recover. I guess we're gonna do a 4th brawl. This is what I get for spamming, like, clicking too much. Oh, sigh. Okay, who do we gotta beat up again? We have to beat up Amrit again? What? Oh no! Oh, what? We just did this. Oh my god, it's been like a fucking hour since we last beat this guy up. Holy shit, Farkas is just trolling me right now. I can't believe we have to beat up Amrit 3 times tonight. Oh, that's fucking wild. It's like, what time is this? Like midnight? I swear to god, Amrit is probably, oh my god, he's actually not home. He's like, he's probably walking home right now. He's like walking back home from his night out on the town. I don't know though, he was like over here. I wonder if he went from the Drunken Huntsman, got extra hammered at the Bannered Mare, and is now like walking back to the Drunken Huntsman. Oh no, he's probably gonna go home. I feel like the real question here is Tani going to beat him up in his house, or is Tani gonna beat him up on the street? Let's like let role playing decide this. We'll use clairvoyance and see where it points us. Like obviously I can pull him up on the Skyrim GPS map, but like Tani does not have GPS ability to track Amrit, although at this point in time she's beaten this guy up so many times that like you gotta wonder what's going on here. The guards are probably like, what the fuck is with these two? Is this some weird kink? Like I don't wanna kink shame, honestly. Is this Amrit right here? Yeah, I think this is Amrit. The real question is Tani gonna beat this guy up outside of his house or in his house? I think like what we'll do is we'll, I don't know where he's going. He's like leading Tani behind the house. Like, where are you going, buddy? Oh my god. I think what we're gonna do is, I just want to see where he's going at this point in time. Like, it's midnight. He's just wandering around the streets of Whiterun. Like, is he even gonna go home? Okay, maybe he's just like taking the lawn. No, he's not even going home. It's like midnight and he's just out and about. Oh my god, this is wild. I'm like genuinely curious where this guy is going to go, but I'm also aware that this is already kind of like a low action, high ridiculousness episode, so I'm just going to pick this fight and see what happens.
Hello again, friend.
And he's like still calling me friends even though I beat him up 3 times. Alright, Amrit, you know what this is about, buddy. Let's fucking go. 3rd time's a charm.
You can't scare me into submission. Let's
I
go.
feel like Tani's gonna take off her helmet for this round right here. Like, give this guy a fighting chance. Let's take the helmet off. Let's take the metal gauntlets off. Like, yeah, this looks a little bit fairer. Like, I think it's just like not fair. Oh fuck! I like sheathed my fists. I'm sorry, Amrit. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Better do what I want, or else. Oh my god! What is this dialogue option?
Hope you're willing to back those words up with your fists.
God, that's just like really gross. Oh my god, is he not even gonna brawl me at this point in time? Did I like glitch the entire quest because I didn't fight him correctly the first time?
Hope you're willing to back those words up with your fists.
What the fuck is going on here? If I start this fight, is this gonna cause a problem? Okay, no, it didn't cause a problem. Alright, now we're actually fighting. Let's fucking go, Amrit. I even took my helmet and my iron gauntlets off so we can give you a fair fucking fight. I also gave this guy, like, I punched him at the beginning, so I just gave him a few free punches there. Let's fucking rock'em sock'em robots right here under the fucking tree. Like I said, giving Amrit the best possible chance he's got here.
That's the best you can do.
This is a real brawl right here. This is how this was supposed to be. This is like the boss battle of the episode, is brawling Amrit at night under the fucking dead tree while the guards watch. God, am I gonna fucking die to this guy? Like, am I even hurting him? This is a crazy long fight. God, Amryn is really just like beating the shit out of me right now. We're gonna have to like start playing this a little bit smarter with some blocks. I'm not even confident I'm gonna win this anymore. I guess my character's heart's not beating, so like my health is still over like 30 or 35%. But this is unbelievable how long this fight is taking. That's okay, like I said, the real boss battle of the episode is Amryn. Ah, fuck yeah, we did it. How much damage did he deal? God, he did a big decent amount of damage right here.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square.
Ah, Amryn, you're a real fucking champion. I have no idea what you have to do, but buddy, you better fucking do it because I do not want to have to keep breaking your face every time.
Fine. I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
I feel like at this point in time, like, Tani's gotta do the seduction option. Like, we've beaten this guy up 3 times in the same night. Like, we have to be like, hey buddy, you seriously look like you can handle yourself.
You've done well.
You've done well too, my friend.
Good to see
Now
you.
we can do the flower girl option and like actually give
Thank
him a
you.
little
I'll be
gift.
sure to put it to good use.
What are we gonna give him here? None of these rings. Like, I'd love to buy him like a drink of alcohol, but I don't have any alcohol in my inventory. A gem is like too frilly. Oh my god, haha, let's give him a healing potion. That feels really on brand. It's like, hey man, sorry I broke all your fucking teeth. Here's a healing potion for you. That was wild. That was just like absolute Skyrim zaniness right there. Okay, let's go turn in this quest to Farkas and just like see if he finally gives us a bandit quest or just like some kind of non-brawl quest. I have not decided how committed I am for this. Like, if he gives me a non-brawl quest here, I'm gonna be really happy. But if he doesn't, I don't know. Like, let's see what happens here. Let's see what quest he get. Like, is this gonna be a brawl? Jesus Christ. It's another fucking brawl. Okay, let's go talk with the other companion leaders. I feel like I cannot do like a 5th brawl. I've done 4 of them already. It's just like, unless it's Amryn again. But honestly, at the point in time where it's Amryn again, I'm worried that I've just kind of like glitched the game and it's just in a loop of beating up Amryn forever. It's some like horrible Groundhog Day of just fighting Amryn for the rest of time.
I've heard you may actually
Let's see what
be
Ayala
strong.
has for
A
us.
citizen of Whiterun has asked for our help.
It's another one of those Whiterun quests. I don't really want to do that. What about Skewer?
You still need to prove yourself, Whelp. One of the guards from Dragon.
God damn it, all of these quests are so bad. Why aren't the companions giving me good quests? Of course Vilkas isn't even here. I don't know. Do I do the Skewer quest, the Ayala quest, the Farkas quest? Okay, I feel like I cannot do another You know what, let's like let chance decide. Like, you know, Phantom Menace Watto style. Like, we let the chance decide. So let's do get random percent. If it's 0 through 33, we're gonna do the fucking Farkas Brawl quest again. And if it's like 33 through 66, we'll do Ayala's quest. And if it's 67 through 99, we'll do Skewer's quest. So here we go. Let's see what fate decides here. 3, 2, 1. 50. Okay, I think that was Ayala's quest. Let's go do Ayala's quest. I'm actually really glad about that. I did not want to do another brawl quest.
Don't let them intimidate. A citizen. It
Hopefully
seems like a
that
predator
this is a quest that doesn't send us to
It's simply a
Rorikstead.
beast. Be cautious. The beasts of Skyrim are made of sterner stuff.
Here,
than
let's let her
most.
finish her dialogue. We'll see where it sends us. Of course it's in fucking Rorikstead. I knew it was going to be in Rorikstead. They're always in Rorikstead. It's also killing an ice wraith. How the fuck did an ice wraith get in this guy's house in Rorikstead? That makes no sense. Alright, that is so out of the way. That is a real bummer. I think I'm just gonna have Tani sleep at this point in time. I'm like a little disheartened right now. I was like hoping for a little bit more kind of consistent action. Let's just like have Tani go to sleep, and then we're just gonna like pretend that we don't have to do that stupid fucking ice wraith quest. Like, I really don't want to do that today, but we're gonna do something else. We'll do something more fun. But now that we've rested, let's grab some of these tomatoes there. I just put my HUD on because anytime I try to like manually pick up these tomatoes, I end up picking up the bowl and then all the tomatoes fall on the floor and it's embarrassing. But let's head out and actually start Blessings of Nature. It's a pretty quick quest, honestly. Like, you can make that quest a lot longer if you walk there and, like, treat it more as an escort mission. I don't know, maybe I will do that. Maybe there's a way to kind of salvage this episode and make it a little bit more exciting and, like, actually have the person who's accompanying me on this quest, like, participate in some of the combats. Problem is there just aren't a lot of combats between here and Eldergleam Sanctuary. Especially because we already cleared out Valtheim Tower, so it's pretty much a straight shot with no, like, significant challenges. Okay, let's, like, let Maurice finish his dialogue with Danica. Maurice is such a fucking Karen.
Please. Don't just let
He's like, don't take care of these dying refugees. You need to be a landscaper and fix up my tree. Maurice is like the lib of Skyrim. He's like, genocide, not genocide. We don't care about that. We just want you to fix up this fucking tree. Alright, let's go see what Danica's gonna say.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy
She's got a really funny line here. It's like, you tell her that you actually have the dagger, and then she's like, whoa, I had no idea that you would survive. And she's like, I'm glad you did survive. Then she just changes the subject really quickly. It's really funny how this is voiced.
Oh, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course, I'm glad you did. Now,
Anyway.
I don't really want to touch that thing, though.
Alright, so she's gonna go send us with our quest MacGuffin to, like, go to Eldergleam Sanctuary. And then this Karen is gonna ask if he can come with us.
I am a traveler.
And, like, I don't know, I mean, like, I don't know if Tani from a role-playing standpoint would say yes or no. Like, I could kind of go both ways on this. Like, Tani might just be like, fuck no, dude, you're a real bitch. I just heard you talk to Danica. I don't want you on this trip. But, like, she also might be like, whatever, dude, you can just tag along, just don't get in the way. But obviously, for kind of, like, metagame, mechanical optimization reasons, we're going to have to go with this one.
I thank you for your kindness.
Because we need Maurice to actually complete these quests, complete this quest, rather, so we can get the Blessing of Kynareth upgraded. Unfortunately, like I said, there's just not a lot of action along the way to Whiterun, like, or the way to Eldergleam Sanctuary. Like, we need to go from Whiterun to Eldergleam, and, like, we could do, like, we'll definitely do Graywinter Watch. That's, like, just killing some trolls. This is pretty basic. Like, we can do that. That'll be fun. We definitely cannot do this Iron Mace of Cowardice quest. This is, like, in some scary mage dungeon that isn't until, like, the mid-game or, like, the late mid-game, so we can't do that. We already cleared out Valtheim. The only two, like, major dungeons along the way to Eldergleam is there is a Draugr dungeon with a high-level necromancer that's, like, right around here. And then there's a fort, which you can actually see on the map right there, which is full of bandit, like, destruction mages. And honestly, we're a little too low of a level to do either of those, so I'm a little torn about what we should do. I think what I'll do is I'll just wander this way. Like, I'll walk from Whiterun to Graywinter Watch, and then I'll just figure out on the road what our quest is going to be. Like, I want to do something. I just don't want to end this episode doing nothing, but I'm a little nervous about doing those quests at this point in time. And the reason I'm nervous is because those quests involve closing the gap on powerful, like, late mid-game mage characters. And heavy armored characters, obviously, if you close the gap with a two-handed weapon, whether you're light armored or heavy armored, you're probably going to kill them in one hit with the power attack, especially if you poison it. Problem is, we don't have the perks for that. So typically, in order to be successful, we would want to have Devastating Charge, which I was talking about during the intro of this episode, because then we can keep our momentum going and sprint and do the power attack and kill them really quickly. Also, it'd be really nice to have Devastating Strike, so that way our Devastating Charge power attack hits harder. And unfortunately, we really have neither of those, so it's really risky to do these mage clears without them. As sort of an added problem with doing the mage clears, I don't have extra elemental resistance items right now. I do have potions, so like I could probably get away with fighting the fire mages of that fort, because Dunmer already have this natural fire resistance of 65%. So if I pop one of my fire potions, like I'll reach the elemental resistance cap of like 90 or 95% or something. But I really have nothing for shock damage. Let me summon my horse, the beautiful Sergio. Oh, we miss you, baby. What a cutie. Look in those eyes. This is a friendly creature. I don't have a lot of like super great items on Sergio, although I do have a bunch of things I honestly should have probably sold while I was in town. This episode's already moving so slowly though that I'm not going to waste time doing that. I'm mostly just checking to see what items I have. Yeah, I don't have like any frost or shock resistance items. Like I have potions but not items. And that makes me super hesitant to fight mages in a Dead is Dead run. Like that's a recipe to get killed. I will grab a little bit of extra spending money from Sergio here, but yeah, I don't know. I feel very like not super confident about doing mages without those items in a permadeath run. Let's get our Bone of Hircine up though so we can at least sprint without losing our stamina. We can kind of get there a little quicker. I'm also going to select Maurice and just save the game really quickly so that way if like my character is sprinting around I won't lose Maurice. Alright, let's leave Sergio there and then let's just get out of town. Yeah, I'm still torn about like what I should be doing as far as quests goes in between here and the Eldergleam Sanctuary quest. While I figure that out though, I'll talk about this other quest I promised I would talk about, which is Missing in Action. This is the one where Freya Greymane, who is Yorland Greymane's wife. Freya is the one that runs the jeweler stand by the Bannered Mare. Yorland is the one who works the Skyforge with the companions. But Freya asks you for help finding their son, who is a Stormcloak, and he has gone missing. Turns out he's actually been like extrajudicially renditioned and kidnapped by the Empire in the Thalmor, and he's been taken to like Northwatch Keep up here, which is like, I don't know, fucking like Thalmor Delaney Hall. Like fucking Thalmor Seacott up here on the northern coast, and is just being kept in like overtly disgusting, awful, torturous conditions. So this quest is like, you know, you figure out that he's been kidnapped, then you go rescue him from all the like Thalmor evil people who are like basically the ice agents of Skyrim. They just like extrajudicially, no due process kidnap people because they like don't like them, and they, I don't know, I think the only really big difference is they're profiling primarily against Nords instead of brown people and dark-skinned people of Skyrim. Like, that's the only unrealistic thing about them. It's like if this game were more realistic, the Thalmor would be like, yeah, we don't like the Nords, but you know what, we're just gonna go fuck with Dunmer, Khajiit, and Argonians. Like, we're just gonna get all the dark-skinned people. It's so fucked up. Like I said earlier, some political commentary is kind of bound to go into this episode because of the climate we're in right now. Anyway, from like a Skyrim mechanical perspective, when we go and fight the Thalmor in Northwatch Keep, there are so many of them in that keep and in the courtyard, and there's like a mix of mages and archers. Out in the courtyard, I think it's primarily archers. I actually don't think there's any mages. I think it's all archers now that I think about it. But all of the Thalmor archers have that perk that lets them draw their bows back quicker. So they can shoot so many arrows at you before you close the gap on them. And I don't know what it is with their AI or their like perks or something, but they hit really hard and they aim really well, and their arrows all have the elemental burst effect, so they blow up for an additional 40 points of elemental damage like fire, frost, or shock. So doing that without devastating charge is a fucking disaster because you can't close the gap on them quickly enough and they will shoot you with arrows and kill you. Plus we just like don't have good elemental resistances like I talked about. So we will not be doing Missing in Action. We will not be going to Thalmor Delaney Hall. Watch the fucking Skyrim YouTube algorithm censor this video because I talked about that. This is fucking techno-fascist dystopian nightmare we live in. Let's go to Graywinter Watch though while we're here and like actually fight these trolls. I actually realized I have to head out after I fight these trolls because I have something else I have to do and this episode's gone on a little longer than I initially thought when I was filming it. But that's okay. I'll just like do this thing, do my IRL stuff, and then come back here. Let's get mage armor up. Let's get our lantern on. We got Maurice here. Maurice, I'm sure, is gonna go like run and hide in the corner while we kill these trolls. I like played a little bit of Skyrim while I was dissociating, but honestly, it'll be good for me to get back in the swing of thing and remember how to like actually do combat. Just like absolutely chop that troll to pieces. Let's see if we can like work on our bashing and bash interruption. Jesus. Or this troll just gonna wander around and just like do nothing of interest. Alright, that was really clean. Just kind of like carve through those trolls really quickly. A little sloppy on those initial bashes because I was like misreading their animation pattern. That like weird little taunt they do where they lope around and jump up and down. They're like, "Rawr, I'm a troll." But that was not actually them winding up to hit me. Graywinter Watch has a few like little interesting details. Like there's this bow that pre-spawns here. It's called Froki's Heavy Bow. I have no idea if this is a quest item or something. Like if it is, I've forgotten about it. It's not very good. It's got a shitty stamina enchantment. It looks really boring. Like the heavy bow has got to be one of the most boring looking items in the game. I really have no idea like if this is a quest item or not, but I think it might be. I just forgotten about it. And this backpack over here, Jesus Maurice, just like get out of my face, man. This backpack over here sometimes has like a crafting book in it, but I'm just gonna leave the bow here. I don't really need it. It's funny, it also has the 10 Truths of Trading book. 10 Truths of Trading is I think an add-on in Wildlander, and it's like a book that like written by a merchant about like here are like the ways that you can like make money. It's like kind of like a DIY self-help merchant book. But after you read it, it unlocks this quest about finding merchant journals, many of which are in the Khajiit camps, and then some of which are scattered along the roads of Skyrim. I'm going to be honest with you, I have never completed this quest in Wildlander. I feel like I've always missed one or two. So maybe this will be the time where we actually complete the quest and we see what the reward is. Then there's some dead hunters around here who like did not fare as well against the trolls as I did. I'm just gonna loot them for a few things. I'll grab these elvish arrows. I'll see if there's any food here. Ooh, nice little beef stew pickup there. And then while I'm here, I'll grab all this bleeding crown because bleeding crown is a great ingredient for our spider venom upgrades that we'll make as the game goes on. I'm doing pretty good on like in-game time. Like it's only 2:49, so I'm just gonna like draw blood and harvest these trolls for ingredients. See if we can get any animal bones. Obviously the troll blood we can distill into potions. I mostly just do poisons for that. I think those poisons are really important for fighting mages. Yeah, they only took about like 2.5, 3 hours, so we still have a little bit of daylight left. Oh nice, we got a bunch of animal bones large from that. A bunch of troll fat, a troll eye. So decent haul right there. Let's head out. God, I still am not sure what the fuck I'm doing. You know what? I'm actually gonna like, I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I also gotta go IRL. I think what I'll do is going IRL will give me a chance to like finish this errand. Oh, what a beautiful skybox. Oh my god, that is so cinematic. Like, oh, that's gorgeous with like Maurice looking out over that. Ah, what a beautiful panorama. I'm just gonna save here. This is like a nice screenshot opportunity maybe for the future. Anyway, I'm gonna go run my IRL errand, and then while I do that, I'm gonna figure out what the fuck I'm doing with the rest of this episode, so like we can actually get a real fight in there and not just like go to the tree and like talk with Maurice and then he just like gives us a little like tree gift. It's just a really boring way to end the episode. So I will figure out what I'm gonna do, and then I'll be back in like, I don't know, like an hour IRL time, but I'll just resume recording from where I am right now. So see y'all soon. Okay, we are back to the beautiful sunset over Dragon's Reach. Ah, that is so gorgeous. I wish I saw a beautiful sunset like that while I was out and about doing my errands instead of just like cloudy, muggy weather. It's just like not very nice. I have pretty nice weather where I am. There's like beautiful sunrises and sunsets. There's some very nice nature areas. It's good to touch IRL grass instead of just like nicely rendered Wildlander grass. You can always go back from the IRL grass to the digital grass and just do some Skyrim disassociation though. This is kind of the ultimate 1-2 combo coping skill, is you go outside and then you're like, oh, that was fun, but I'm overwhelmed. Time to go home and dissociate. Anyway, while I was gone, I gave some thought to what we're going to do next. And I think we are going to try out this mid-game Draugr necromancer dungeon that's right here. I forget the name of the dungeon. I feel like all of the Draugr crypts have a one of two naming constructions. It's either like generic fantasy tomb name, like Bleak Falls Barrow, Dustman's Cairn, Shroudhearth Barrow. It's like kind of fantasy sounding first thing followed by synonym for tomb, synonym for burial ground. Or they're like fake Nordic stuff. Actually, let me kill this saber cat really quickly. Work on my bash timing too, because I was like fucking up some bashes earlier.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Okay, I kind of fucked up that bash. It's not really gonna matter here. I should be able to kill the saber tiger in 2 hits. I kind of like juked to the side a little bit so it wasn't able to like get its charge off, and the rock was in the way, and then we got the block and then the double slash. Anyway, so the other naming construction for these barrows and tombs in Skyrim is always like the fake Nordic, Swedish sounding name like Volkenskræger, Morvolsgar. I don't know. I forget the name of this dungeon. It's like right here on the East March Whiterun border. And it's got either the first naming style of like generic fantasy tomb name or like fake Nordic Bethesda name. Anyway, so whenever we arrive at like Kriegelsvor or whatever the fuck it's called, there's a bunch of Draugrs inside. Most of the dungeon is pretty easy. It's pretty quick. When you get there, you meet a Nordic warrior who is in front of the barrow, like waiting in the entryway. Because he and his aunt went to go investigate the tomb because there was a Dunmer necromancer who went inside and was like trying to do necromantic experiments on the bodies of their ancestors. The warriors, I think his name is Golldir if I remember correctly. Anyway, Golldir is actually a really solid follower. You unlock him as a follower when you finish the quest. He has like base health 400 or something. He's got like a bunch of perks. He's really, really solid. Tani may or may not recruit him. I haven't decided yet. But he's a decent follower and he actually does help you throughout the dungeon clear. The boss though is a Dunmer necromancer. I forget his name. He's funny. He actually makes fun of the Nord. He calls him a swit at one point. He's like, you swit. It's like a Morrowind throwback right there. Jesus, this rain is really fucking loud. I'm gonna turn the volume down on this rain. It's like slightly down. Oh wait, it's not under ambiance. I think it's under weather. Oh, it's just under rain. It's got its own menu. We'll just turn that down just a tiny bit. Anyway, I don't know, that feels like it's too quiet now. It's like I've lost the like rainy ambiance. I keep forgetting that it's not actually ambiance. It's like its own thing called rain. Yeah, it's a little better. I don't know. It's probably fine. Just like tweaking the sound right now. Anyway, so the necromancer boss, whatever his name is, Dunmer guy, he's legitimately difficult for a like solid mid-game mage character. As a necromancer, he uses a ton of frost magic. He can cast Ice Storm. He has a pretty big magicka pool. Ice Storm is that slow-moving blast of frost magic that kind of like gusts towards you. And if it hits you, it applies like a very, very painful stamina and health drain inside of the gust. Which with our character will kill us pretty quickly because we don't have a lot of frost resistance. And then he also has like, I think he has some shock magic, but I don't remember. I feel like he's blasted me with electricity before, but maybe that was because he had a staff or a scroll. Then he also has a lot of conjuration spells, and I've seen him summon Dromora archers before, and the ghost werewolf before. The Dromora archers are pretty easy, we can kill those pretty quickly, but the ghost werewolf is legitimately pretty scary. If he uses the ghost werewolf on us, I am not confident Maurice is going to navigate down this hill okay. He's going to like fall to his death. Let me select him just in case he like gets lost as we kind of path down this, taking a little shortcut here. Anyway, the ghost werewolf is kind of like actually a little scary. So if that happens, we'll have to pop Ancestor Guardian. He's a harder fight, but you know, the rewards in this dungeon are really, really solid. There's a like high level, like late game chest at the end of the dungeon that gives you some like ebony armor, some glass armor and weapons. It's got good scrolls. It's got a lot of like tomes and stuff. Lots of gold. So this is like kind of a nice way to transition into more mid-game gameplay. There's kind of two problems with fighting this necromancer though. The first problem is I just don't have a ton of magic. What am I in combat with right now? Oh, it says I'm in combat with something. I have no idea. Maurice is hiding from something. What are we fighting? I don't see anything. Alright, I don't know. We're just gonna go up to the dungeon. We're kind of like right here off the road. Now we're just gonna head up these stairs. Looks like we're out of combat anyway. Anyway, fighting the necromancer. Our biggest problems right here. The first problem is just we don't have a lot of magicka resistance. Like, we have the Mage Hunter's Cloak, which is just a custom cloak that we had Farengar make for us. And we have the Ring of Resist Magic. Plus we have the Alteration perk 10% magicka, or 10% magic resistance as well. And then we'll pop our Resist Magic Great Potion. So we'll have like 50% magic resistance. And then I think if we go to our Requiem skills menu, we also have a little frost resistance from the Bone of Hircine. Yeah, so we have 15% frost resistance from the Bone of Hircine. So between the magic resistance, which is going to get pumped up to about like 50%, and then the frost resistance, we should be okay to at least like not instantly die if we get hit by some of the necromancer's spells. Honestly, my biggest concern when I fight those necromancer Draugr battles is losing stamina. But that's only one of our concerns. Our second concern is that fucking Maurice might die. Which is really a problem because we really need him for this quest here to unlock the Blessing of Kynareth. But I don't know, it feels weird to like go there and then go back. Like, I know that's the most mechanically correct thing to do, but I think it's much more fun if we do it this way. And a little bit more realistic, because like Tani might realistically get to the base of these, like this road and look up and like see the stairs and go explore, but probably isn't gonna like go there, do the thing, and then go back, because like she doesn't actually know that there's this like Blessing of Kynareth unlock at the end of this. So we'll just negotiate those problems as we get to them, but let's kind of like get into the quest here and like talk with Golldir. We like scare him. God, I can like barely hear this guy because the fucking rain is so loud. I'm gonna turn voice up a bit. I'll turn rain down just like slightly so we can hear this conversation.
Watch yourself. Can you help me?
So yeah, so anyway, he and his aunt went here because he's like trying to investigate this necromancer.
Vals Veran.
Vals Veran, that's the name of the necromancer.
Never really seen eye to eye with them. And he's finally
oh my god, he says something. I think he says something. This is really funny.
Family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy dark elf necromancy.
Wait for it.
No offense. I'm sure you aren't into any of that kind of stuff. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come
That's
out
really
yet,
funny.
and
I always
I'm afraid
forget
to go
that,
in by
like,
myself.
sometimes when you're playing characters of a different race, that, like, they say things to you. And I, like, vaguely remembered that Golldir made this, like, racist comment towards dark elves, where he's like, "You're filthy dark elf necromantic magic." And then he apologizes. Anyway, at least he apologized. He's pretty self-aware, honestly, for, like, a big broen Nord warrior. And like I said, he's actually got really good stats. He's got, like, 417 base health, 458 stamina, is level 20. And if we go to his perks right here and open this up in the MCM, like, he actually has, I think he has, like, war axe focus or something. Let me scroll down. Yeah, he's got like 3 levels of war axe focus, and he's got a bunch of the like shield perks as well. So he's like a decent follower. I feel like Tani's gonna give us some shit. Like he told us the aunt went in there on her own, and Tani's like, "You just like made a racist comment, and you left your aunt to like go in there alone. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?"
I'm not proud.
he has very low
place,
ego though.
And Agna knows it. My dad locked me in there in
Aw,
a drunken rage.
poor
when he
guy.
left us.
Oh,
3 days in there
God.
eating the offerings left for
He's
our
just
dead.
like eating
Before
moldy
Aunt Agna found
tomb
me.
food
Can
for
you help
3
me?
days.
He's in the tomb
God,
doing
this dude's
gods
dad was a
know
real
what
dick.
with my
Anyway, I
dead
feel like Tani would
relatives.
probably help this guy out, even if we didn't want to do this quest. Like, she'd be like, "Yeah, sure, bro, I'll help you out."
Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside.
Okay, the real question though is what the fuck is, like, Maurice is probably gonna die in this, and I'm gonna be really crabby. Let's go summon our horse, Sergio, so we can, like, make sure we have the right items to do this. Hi, baby. Oh, it's so rainy outside. Let's get you in where it's warm. I don't know if he'll fit through this door. Oh, he actually does fit through this door. Okay, that's much better. Sergio's having a better time in here. Okay, let's get... You know what I realized while I was out and about? And I just confirmed this now. Where the fuck is my bow and arrow? Like, I think I left it with someone. I'm wondering if I gave it to, like, Adrian Avenici or someone to improve, and then I just forgot about it. Maybe my bow and arrow is gone, which is really frustrating. I don't really need it for this dungeon, so it's not a big deal. I don't have any, like, really strong... like staff or weapons here. You know what I do have though, which I think I am gonna use? This is kind of sad. I'm gonna use these frost shield boots because I'd rather lose a little bit of armor and have the frost resistance, because my biggest concern in the fight against the necromancer isn't the Draugr, it's actually his frost magic, so I'm just gonna grab that. I don't think anything else here is gonna be super helpful though. As far as potions go, I'll grab an extra resist magicka potion just in case, but I think I'm good on that. It's really upsetting that I don't have a resist frost potion. That's a huge oversight. I'll definitely grab the spirit wolf scrolls just in case we have to summon stuff to distract him. And then I think we're good on our food here. I think we still have some beef stew that we already had it earlier, so that buff should still be in effect. Okay, I think this is basically everything. Let's leave the gold here. I like to leave some of my belongings on the horse because, like, when you go inside and do these fights, the weight penalties can make your stamina less efficient. So I'm just gonna leave a bunch of this stuff on the horse because I just don't need all of it. Like, I don't need this troll blood. Okay, that looks pretty good as far as my, like, carry weight goes. Alright, I think we're good here. Yeah, because the more you carry, the more, like, stamina your power attacks and sprinting costs, and that really does matter when I'm trying to clear out this dungeon. Let's take off all of our equipment here, and then quickly get the healing aura on self going. And then let's also get our food. Cabbage potato soup for some magicka resistance, chicken dumpling for extra damage, lavender honey dumpling for more magic resistance, and potato bread so we can heal in between fights. And then let's make sure silver greatsword is hotkey 2. That looks pretty good. I'm actually going to probably start by just using our regular greatsword. because I don't want the silver greatsword to get too dull before the boss fight, because I could like lose some of the sharpness on it. Now that we're inside, like, I don't know, Maurice, I'm just like a little nervous about him, but it's fine. We'll just make do. Like I said, this is like not a very long or hard dungeon. It's like relatively straightforward. Like, you can get a shit ton of like, what's it called, like Draugr Deathlords here, and then this is like a slightly more difficult fight.
Shame that was necessary.
Nice little like bash interrupt double power attack combo there on my part. Kind of cleared through that really cleanly. Looks like people are coming there, but I'll kill this Draugr first just so we don't get flanked. I'm not going to bother with power attacks there though, just to like conserve my stamina. I really like this kind of like combo of the like bash into take the flank and then like hit him with the power attack to the side. I got caught on the roots right there though, so that time I wasn't able to hit the side power attack. Okay, it's funny, when you loot these chests, Golldir gets mad at you because you're like looting from his ancestors.
Hey, those belong to my family.
Sorry, buddy.
Fine. Take whatever you want. So long as you help me get rid of
He's got a
the
pretty good spirit, good humor. This is kind of sad though that his aunt that he let go in here alone just got butchered by this necromancer.
Dagna.
Sorry, Golldir.
Why didn't I go
So
in
let's
with
grab some of the potions. I try not to loot too much when I'm like going into this dungeon. It feels bad. But I definitely like grabbing a bunch of potions. I feel like if I'm gonna help this guy out, it's okay to just take some of the potions.
where they buried disgraced members?
So he's gonna lead us to this
Maybe that will
secret
get us into the
room
main chamber.
that where he like, I don't know, there's like a secret entrance to like bypass this locked door right here. I also haven't saved in a minute. I'm gonna save while I'm like inside of this dungeon just in case something happens. Let's keep going through the dungeon though. Just like a lot of Draugr between here and here in the necromancer. I'll just get mage armor going. I love hearing Maurice like scream and run away, which honestly is like one of the best possible things Maurice could be doing here. Oh my god, I totally whiffed on that power attack. That was really horrible. There's actually really nice gems in here. I don't know, I feel kind of bad like totally pillaging this guy's family crypt. I will grab the fly Amanita though, because I'm going to make some potions with it later in the dungeon. As long as Maurice keeps like screaming and running away, we'll be pretty good. Like, we really do not want Maurice to become a hero. Oh god, I really fucked that up. I like completely fucked up that bash. Oh my god, and then I like totally fucked up that bash. Jesus Christ. Well, that was kind of horrible. It honestly didn't deal that much damage though. I'll use some of my healing to just like heal back up. For like all of like half a second. God, Tani is such a bad spellblade. We really gotta get better at that. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. I'm just like, I'd love if one of these chests gave me a frost resistance potion. Like, that would really make this final fight easier. So I'm very much inclined to loot everything I find in the hopes that we find a frost resistance potion. And I think all of my buffs will last long enough that this like isn't going to add too much time. Only took a few lockpicks on that too. Ugh, darn it. Let's see how much time we have left in the beef stew. Okay, we got 8 minutes left on beef stew. I gotta make sure that like neither Golldir nor I nor Maurice trigger this trap. Because if this trap triggers and then Maurice gets hit by the poison darts, he's probably gonna die. Alright, let's keep going. There's like a little spider in the room up ahead. I think it's like a small spider though. Yeah, it's just a small spider. And then there's also like an enchanted item up here behind the cobwebs. It's like a, I think it's like an iron mace, but I'm not going to bother getting it. It's just like kind of not worth it. We're doing pretty good on gold. Last Draugr fight up ahead. There's probably like 5 or 6 of them that spawn. This can be like a little dicey if you get a lot of death lords in this area. Looks like you don't have any death lords though. Like, this is just a regular dude. Oh, jeez, that's a lesser Death Lord. I feel like if Golldir's gonna tank, I'm just gonna, like, hack and slash right here. I swear Golldir, he's really fucking tanky. He actually does take damage, too, if I remember. Oh, he actually didn't take damage, huh? I feel like I've seen him, like, fall over and die before. Okay, so Golldir was saying that, like, the bear will show the way, which is, like, obviously this little, like, sigil carved, and, like, there's this super hidden chain right here. I feel like I wish there was a mod that hid some of the secret door levers, because, like, some of them are just so fucking obvious, and it's just not very immersive. There's, like, 1 or 2 more Draugr here. Oh my god, I totally forgot to check the name of this dungeon. Hillgrund's Tomb, that's right. Okay, so it is the style of naming convention that's like generic fantasy crypt name. As opposed to the like weird Nordic name. Okay, so let's grab some of these potions. Looks like we're not going to be able to find any frost potions, which is too bad.
Okay. I think this door should lead to the main burial chamber.
Alright, so let's get ready for this final fight. I have 6 minutes left on my beef stew, so I just gotta go a little quickly. I'm gonna make some potions really quickly just to like hopefully keep us alive throughout this fight. So I'll do a health regeneration potion, and then I'll do a stamina regeneration potion. And I would love to do a frost resistance potion as well. It looks like I can get an extra 18% frost resistance. Yeah, it looks like 18%. I'll make 2 of those because that might wear off in the middle of the fight. And then I'm also going to make a restore stamina potion. Although I don't really have great ingredients. Like the best I can do is just this 6 restore stamina right here. Oh, maybe not. I thought I had a 6. Weird. Maybe I missaw that. Oh, that's so weird. If I do tooth and then flower, it's 2. But if I do flower, then tooth, it's 6. Okay, well, I'll do that. That's a good kind of backup stamina potion. Okay, and then I'll pop these right at the beginning of the fight. And then I'm also... Let me just get my hotkeys set up. I'm going to hotkey Scroll of Fast Healing to number 3. And then I'm going to hotkey my Spirit Wolves to number 6 as kind of like a distraction. And then... I'm going to manually pop all these at the very beginning of the fight, so I just got to like quickly do that as we're beginning. And then I'm also going to use the Scroll of Iron Flesh for extra damage. You can cheese this fight with the necromancer. He's like just standing up there. Like you can just shoot him with a crossbow and he'll just fucking die. He has a teleportation effect though that makes him harder to fight in melee. He's gonna say his funny line here about the swit.
I'll return my ancestors to Sovngarde, and you with them.
Sovngarde is a name, swit.
Oh, that's funny.
Now you can join your ancestors in service to me.
Okay, health, stamina, two-handed magic shock. Alright, let's go. Let's actually definitely use the... there is a greater Death Lord that I hear. Let's pop a stamina potion and start moving. We're gonna kill this Frost Mage for sure. Like, this has definitely got to be the priority, because the Frost Mage will cause a serious problem with our stamina if we don't kill him. Okay, killed him. Alright, the Mage... we gotta be careful for the... what's it called? Alright, let's pop the health potion, because we're took a little bit of damage there. Oh, jeez. That fucking Draugr. Fuck, it's fucking scary. Okay, we're doing a not... oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Fast healing. Let's displace here. Jesus almighty God. Let's use the other stamina potion that I made. God, he's also got fucking, like... I don't have any fire resistance here. I don't know why this guy has so much fucking fire magic. That's fucking wild. Okay, let's just like we have to like take cover over here. There's too many fucking Death Lords. Thankfully we have enough magic resistance. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run through this. I really want to kill this guy. Okay, hit him. Alright, killed the guy. That's actually really good. taking a little bit of damage here. Let's pop another fast healing scroll. The reason I was able to kill that guy was because, what's it called? I used a poison to kill him. I don't mind tanking the hammer right there. Let's pop another health potion. Damn it. Let's move over here. How's our stamina? We're out of stamina potions. That's really bad. Let's get the flank on this guy. Get the bash. Get the flank again. Take this guy down. The Death Lord's dead. Let's use the Spirit Wolf scroll, which honestly I probably should have used earlier. Kill that guy. When this guy's distracted, we'll kill this guy. And now I think we're probably good. Like, there might be a few of them left. This might be a Death Lord, though, so I just gotta be a little careful. Yeah, it is a Death Lord. Haha, just, like, fucking massacred our dog. Get the flank with the power attack. Alright, this dude's running away, which is kind of funny because, like, I have no stamina and I can't chase this guy. This is really sad. I'm coming for you, Death Lord. I don't know why the Death Lords run away. Ah, there we go. Holy fuck, what a fucking hard fight. Oh my god, Golldir's alive! Yay!
Please take this and leave me to see
that was a hard fight. Nice fucking work, us. God damn it, though. I'm pretty sure Maurice is dead. Where the fuck is Maurice? Is he anywhere around here? Oh no. Oh god, where's Maurice? Oh, this is terrible. That was a brutal fight, honestly. We had to do a lot of displacement. The scrolls of fast healing were really essential there, because they're— oh no, Maurice! No! Maurice is dead! Oh god! Oh, what a disaster! Oh, this is entirely my fault. I should not have done this fight with Maurice. Darn it. Okay, well, let's save after that fight. That was a pretty fun, boss battle for the day. Let's see what loot we get from all this. It better be worth it with fucking Maurice dying. Okay, so this is why he had extra fire magic, is because he actually had the staff of fireballs on him. This dude, Vals Veran, he's like pretty buff, level 50. His base magicka is 600. He spent most of his magic, though, casting... oh, it's interesting. I don't see Ice Storm. Maybe it's called Ice Sphere. I don't remember. I never know the destruction spells because I rarely play destruction characters. Anyway, he spent most of his magic, like, blasting me with Ice Storm and Fireball and stuff like that. I found a good spot to kind of, like, hunker down for a second behind this pillar. And even though he did clip me with one of his spells, he wasn't able to kill me. We were able to like power through with some of our effects. But did have to use both of the scrolls of healing, and we had to use one of our remarkable potions and all of our stamina potions. So definitely a harder fight right there. Let's see. Grab this ancient Nordic war axe of frost. Honestly, I'll probably give that war axe to Golldir right here. That's such a bummer that Maurice died. That's really gonna fuck up our ability to do Eldergleam Sanctuary with like the mechanical buff we want. This is exactly what I get though for like trying to do cool things. One of the reasons that we were able to kill Vals Veran, or whatever his name is, in a single hit is right in the middle of that fight I like popped one of my poisons, and you probably heard that at one point in time. And I applied that to my weapon. And because I applied that to my weapon, I was able to actually kill him before he was able to get the teleportation off. Otherwise, he would have reset, regained his magicka, and it would have been a much harder fight. But Golldir gave us a key, and we also grabbed a key from the necromancer. So let's see what we get as far as items go. Here we go. Big money, no whammies. Let's see. Okay, I always like to sort by weight. Ooh, an ebony war axe of leeching, an ebony shield of frost suppression. Of course, we can't use any of these. This is all like horrible items for us. But these are fantastic items for Golldir, which is really cool because I think the odds of us like recruiting Golldir are pretty high right now. So we're obviously going to grab all the ebony weapons. Staff of Turning, it's not particularly good, but we'll sell that. We're probably not going to use Fireball, but like, we'll certainly write it down in our spell book. Steel Cuirass of Destruction's kind of dumb. Bane of the Undead, Major Squire, an Atronach recipe. Definitely will take the gems and the Restore Health Potion. Scroll of Frost Cloak and Fast Healing are really solid. We'll use those Restore Magica Remarkable Potions as well. Most of this stuff isn't quite worth it. I'll take the Ancient Text because like we'll eventually probably dabble in enchanting. It's funny, this is like not actually the greatest haul for Tani herself, but it's really solid for Golldir. Which is fine because we're probably going to recruit Golldir. In fact, I take that back. We are definitely going to recruit Golldir. Because at this point in time, Tani is probably like, whoa, we just survived a seriously tough fight and you're a tough motherfucker. Like, hey, do you want to come with me?
Hey there.
It's funny, you can like ask him what he'll do now and like you could just leave it at that.
Whatever I can to put my family here back to rest. After that, probably just stick around here.
He's just kind of like a sad dude. I really like Golldir, honestly. Like,
I'd like to stay close for a while.
As far as the like characters that you go in the open world that you can just stumble across and just like become friends with and like build a role-playing relationship with, Golldir is definitely one of my favorites.
Thanks again for your help.
So I think what I'm gonna do, just to like honor the role-playing of this, Golldir still needs to bury Aunt Agna, and like he just lost his aunt, he just had a tough fight, he's just like dealing with a lot right now. He had to go inside this creepy tomb where his dad made him eat like moldy tomb food for 3 days. So I think what's gonna happen is Tani is just gonna honor that and return to Sergio and then go do the Eldergleam Sanctuary quest. And then after that quest, she's gonna swing back here and then pick up Golldir after he's had some time. And this definitely feels like the role-playing thing to do. And because Tani is over encumbered right now at 248 carry weight, I'm just going to do some like dagger power attacking to get us out of here. Really fun fight though. That like worked out pretty well as far as a mid-game fight goes. Got a little hectic at one point in time. I definitely feel like I made good use of those scrolls of fast healing and like balanced our potions pretty effectively. I think the one thing in hindsight that I would have done slightly differently is summoned this Frost Atronach or Flame Atronach at one point in time. There was just no reason to not do that. I just kind of forgot that I had that consumable, and that would have been super, super helpful in that fight. That's okay. We ended up managing to like figure it out. God, my fucking horse is so over encumbered right now. Let me just like get organized here and like see what I can like get off of my horse. There's like a lot of just junk here I don't really need. I guess I don't need this 4 Axe of Frost or the steel plate boots. Don't really need this like ancient Nordic honed frost sword. Yeah, this is probably a little bit better, and I don't need these healing poultices anymore. That'll help a little bit with weight. I'll just leave these here in this like random egg sack. This is like the storage egg sack. Okay, so let's leave that. Let's leave that. Oh my god, I totally forgot to even put on my frost shield boots for that fight. I did like a decent amount of preparation, but I just like forgot that one little piece. And then in the interest of weight, I'm just going to leave these ancient texts. Oh, Golldir's already here. Okay, maybe I'll just recruit him right now if he's already out. Like if he's already kind of like moving around and he's here and he looks so sad right there. He's just like kind of bummed out and he just walked outside. I feel like this is a really good role-playing beat to be like, hey buddy, like you just want to come with me?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Yeah, and it's just like, hey man, like you had a kind of rough beat back there. Like I'm an adventurer, I'm in the companions. Like I'd love if you would just like hang out and tag along. Like, would you want to do that?
Let's not waste any time.
And Golldir's super down with that. And now we have a really solid follower. I love Golldir as a follower. He's just like got great stats. He's really strong. Let me do some quick adjustments in the followers live package. So whenever I get a new follower for my characters, I always go into the FLP and I make some modifications just to like make the game a little bit harder. So I always uncheck the protected and the ignore attack from player. So this way I can friendly fire him if I'm not accurate and careful. And this way he's not immortal and he can die in combat. I do not recommend doing this if you're really attached to your followers, but I think this makes for a much like more interesting story if your characters can actually die, like your followers can die. And then I'm going to give him this War Axe of Leeching. And then I have a ton of actually really awesome items that I can give him. I think what I'm going to do is... Let's see... I know the Dwarven helmet is technically better than the Vigilant helmet, but it looks so stupid when the only item of Dwarven gear you have is the helmet. I think what I'll do...
Have you seen that shrine of Asura?
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
They say the
I'm
dark
gonna
elves
swap
built
out
it after
the
they fled from Morrowind.
orcish... Okay, just like
Sight
the...
to see.
This dude's just like, hey, have you seen your like ancestor's shrine on top of that mountain? This is like when someone has like a BIPOC friend and they just make casual jokes and references about like BIPOC related things. They're like, hey, do you know this? And the person's like, yeah, I do fucking know that, dude. That's okay. Golldir's trying. Alright, so as far as gearing goes, let's definitely give him the Vigilant Gauntlets, because that's just like a strong item on him. Let's give him the Vigilant Helmet as well, because that's better than all the other helmets I have. I'll give him his Nordic Cuirass, because I think Tani's still going to use the Orcish Cuirass. And then I'll give him the Vigilant Boots as well, because that's also a really solid item for him. And I think I already have the shield on me. Okay, and then what I'm going to do...
Let's get going.
...is I'm going to start the Seduction with Golldir, which is that Flower Girls mod I talked about. Plus, like, Tani is like, hey, bro, like, you can actually handle yourself. That was pretty sweet fighting all those Draugrs and that necromancer with you.
You've done well.
This is, like, a very, like, lore-friendly kind of, like, romance option here.
What can I do for you?
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Seduction. I have something for you. It's not much, but I saw it and thought of you. I'm going to use that option to like give him a few extra items.
We've stopped.
I grabbed my necklace of health off of the horse.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to give him these items through the Seduction menu, so that way it builds up like some of that affection for Golldir while also giving him items that he needs. So let's give him the Ring of Major Health and the Necklace of Eminent Health. And then I'm going to give him one of our Restore Health Remarkable potions, so that way he can heal up if he gets in a bad spot. Also, just before I forget to do this, I'll just like record my 2 spell tomes that I got.
What can I do for you, friend?
Okay, then we're gonna trade some things with Golldir. And let's take away his axe and his shield. And then let's give him the Ebony War Axe, the Ebony Shield, the Nordic Cuirass, the Gauntlets, and the Helmet. And then the Vigilant Boots. Ah, fuck yeah. Look at Golldir. He looks fucking awesome like this. He's just a big, beefy, blonde, bearded Nord bruiser. I love this guy. He's awesome. Okay. And then I think we're probably good on items. Like, he already has the health ring and the health necklace equipped. I'll need to enchant his cloak at some point in time. He's got his potion. He's got these 2 letters, which is kind of cool. It's like little mementos. I don't know. If he ever ends up dying, I'll probably read these, and then I'll both be sad IRL and in the game. Okay, he looks pretty good. And with those extra items, now his health is up to 500, so he's like really, really tanky, and he won't just instantly die in some of these fights that are coming up. Let's put all the gold on the horse. Do the flawless gem on the horse as well. Some of these like excess jewelry items, some of these things that I'll sell. I don't really need all this like restore magicka, honestly. Like, we're not quite spellblading just yet. We're doing a poor spellblade impression. We're doing our best. Okay, let's put that there. Alright, I think we're a little more organized. And then I'll just use the spider egg sack of holding to store some of this excess gear. Alright, amazing. This is awesome. I'm gonna save right now because, like, just in case the game crashes. Wildlander doesn't crash a lot, but I'm always nervous about it crashing just because, like, I've seen it crash before. And let's get a healing aura up on Golldir as well. Alright, we are good to get out of here. That was honestly like a very, very solid dungeon clear. Like, I'm pretty happy with how that went. That could have been way, way more difficult, but we did a pretty good job of clearing that out. Although we did lose Maurice, which like cannot be understated as being like an overall bad thing for the run. Losing Maurice is going to mean that we've lost out on a shit ton of our like ability to do like the optimal stamina build here, which is like definitely a big blow, but honestly, it's fine. Like, I would much rather have a fun run with fun recordings than just have like a perfect flawless run. Okay, I just got some potions just like in the queue just in case something happens. Typically when I have a follower, especially like if it's a follower and I don't have a horse for them, I'll just run around instead of actually mounting my horse. Because if I mount the horse and go off with Golldir, Golldir has a very good chance of getting lost and dying, and that would be really sad. I don't actually know how much time is left in this episode, but I think given that we just recruited Golldir, I'm just gonna like power through to Eldergleam Sanctuary and just have a longer episode, so then we can just end this episode doing Eldergleam Sanctuary and then just call it a day. Tani is tired. I just heard her yawn, but she's only slightly tired, which isn't that bad. Like, it does affect our magicka regeneration, but that's something we can kind of like work around, especially because we're not casting a lot of spells. Let's see here. I actually do, though, want to quickly take off my armor and apply the healing aura on myself, because that has worn off. I don't know why Golldir's not using his shield.
I'll be sure to
Let
put
me
it to
take
good
away
use.
his torch. So that way he like registers that he is in fact supposed to use his shield. Okay, that looks a lot better. I think it was because he didn't have his shield, or because he had a torch and he was like trying to use his torch. Yeah, now he's using a shield. Sometimes that happens with followers. It's like if they have a torch, they like think that that should be their offhand item.
And therefore is ready for anything.
We have to be a little careful around here, though, because there are some mages over at this fort here. I think it's called Fort Amol or something. See? Look at that fucker right there. This fucking flame shield. I want nothing to do with that guy. Partially because if I fight this dude, he's gonna kill Golldir. He's just, like, fireballing the fuck out of those goats. Oh my god, he's just, like, massacring the goats. Oh, fuck. I think he actually is in combat with me. Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. Let's, like, hide over here and hope he doesn't see us. If he does see us, then I'm gonna use my spirit wolf. What I'll do if he sees us is I'm gonna pop this fire resistance potion as hotkey 5. I'm trying to make that hotkey 4. Jesus Christ. This is super scary. I don't know who the fuck this mage is exploding. No, Golldir, don't fight the mage. Oh, fucking hell. Golldir, no. We do not want to... We don't want to fight this mage. Who the fuck is this guy?
Did you hear something?
Who is shooting arrows at us? What is going on right now? This is a mess. Okay, that dude's dead. Oh my god. Okay, that dude's dead. And it looks like the mages aren't engaging us. Oh, interesting. They actually killed the mage. God, that was a real clusterfuck. That could have been really bad. Thankfully, we got lucky. And, like, these dudes killed the mage. And then after they killed the mage... I'll take that orcish helmet. After they killed the mage, we were able to kill them, which is sort of like the best of all worlds right there. I could have sworn there was a third dude, like someone I killed over here. I don't know where his body... Oh, he's right here. Okay, that actually worked out fine. That was a little scary though. I was really worried that these random bandits were going to, like, distract us while this mage then killed us. But it turns out that these random fucking bandits just like drew the aggro off of us, and then we're able to kill the mage, and then we killed the bandits, which is like about as good as it can possibly get here. There's probably another mage over by the entrance here, but we're just going to avoid that. Tani's actually more than able to fight mages, like fire mages right now, because she's a Dunmer. But Golldir is not, and I do not want Golldir to die to these random mages on the road. We're doing okay, though. We're just going to keep on jogging out of here. I think we'll be fine. Like I said, worst case scenarios, if one of these mages pops up, is I'll use the Spirit Wolf to draw fire, and then I'll close the gap. But I think we're going to make it through okay. Yeah, looks like we're fine. That was really cool getting to see Golldir in action with his ebony war axe and everything. It's really fun having a solid follower in Wildlander, especially with all the added roleplay elements, and even more so when you add things like flower girls. Because now, like, over time, Tani could conceivably develop a relationship with Golldir. But we're gonna have to see how things progress, and like, I'm not gonna force that. Like, it'd be cool if like 4 or 5 episodes into this, like, they start to get a little romantically entangled. Is there a wolf over here?
Is someone there? Someone do it.
I do want to be careful with Golldir and not like totally burning. Totally missed that wolf right there. Totally burning out the enchantment on Golldir's axe. It's a cool environmental effect going on here. Because Golldir's axe, this ebony war axe of leeching, does have limited charges, and if we run out of it, we're not going to be able to recharge it currently. So hopefully he doesn't totally use up all those. But let's get to town here. I think the town that we're about to reach is I think it's Darkwater Crossing, which is the little village in East March. And then from there, we'll head over to Eldergleam Sanctuary. And then we'll finish up the quests for the day. What a beautiful sunset. Oh my god, or sunrise. That is fucking gorgeous. And it's like picking up all of the fog, like all the rays are getting caught in the morning dew. Oh, it's really beautiful. Wildlander and Skyrim are such good looking games. It's wild to me that this game came out 15 years ago. It looks so good for a game that's 15 years old. Let's stop in this inn here and just like grab some food items. I always like to make sure that we're stocked up on food.
Only the
whenever
finest
we have some
quality
inns.
meats and ales here.
Take no beef stew though, which is too bad. But he might have root beer. I love root beer. This is one of the strange brew items, and this gives you a bonus of 20 stamina, just like a flat bonus. I always stock up on those whenever I see them. Okay, dumplings aren't super great. No potato bread. No tomato soup. Any vegetable soup? Oh, we'll take the vegetable soup. That's pretty good. Anything else that we need? Maybe like an apple pie. Okay, meat pie is like the worst version of root beer. I'll just grab one just because I'm able to afford that right now. And then I'll just sell some of these like bones right there. And I just heard Golldir was like he wants some mead, so I'm just gonna buy this dude some fucking mead. I feel like although Golldir would be down for this like more expensive mead, that he might appreciate just like a regular mead.
Come back anytime.
What can I help you with?
Let's get you some mead, buddy.
Thank you.
I think I can give him mead. Yeah, I can give him mead. Oh my god, and now he actually drinks it. That's awesome. Okay, so we got some, we bought Golldir a drink. I feel like Tani probably should have had a drink as well, but I don't know, maybe Tani's living that like clean and sober lifestyle. I love these dogs, they're really pretty looking. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's 9 in the morning, so I'm gonna just like stop in the store really quickly and just sell some of the things that we have in our inventory.
Let me know.
Sometimes this Darkwater Crossing general store also has some really decent items, like decent jewelry.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Nothing great for weapons. Ring of Major Magicka's not horrible, but like I don't think it's better than anything we're currently using. Stamina ring isn't super good. The Eminent Magicka ring is pretty solid, but like I don't really need this right now. Like it's not essential for my build. As far as spell tomes go, none of these are also like particularly strong. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna sell some stuff. I'll sell some of the items that we picked up off those dead bandits. Sometimes this guy has some Peerless items, like the Peerless Ring of Lockpicking is a great thing to pick up if you're ever in this area. With the Peerless Ring of Lockpicking, you can actually lockpick master level chests with just the expert level lockpick perk, which is really cool.
Good day.
Same
We've
thing.
stopped.
Sorry, Golldir.
What is it?
Same thing as if you're only like adept level lockpicking, you can pick expert level chests with the Peerless Lockpicking ring. Let's summon Sergio really quickly, and let's get the beef stew because we're gonna need that to go do the oh, Tani's hungry. We're gonna need that to go do this dungeon up, or like do the Eldergleam Sanctuary thing. And then, let's see, we're good on Mammoth Tomato Stew, still good on Hircine's Favor. Yeah, it looks like we're doing pretty good here. Okay, let's get beef stew, root beer, and vegetable soup. And then let's head on over. I feel like there's a gate here. I don't remember where it is. Oh my god, there's no like fence. There's just a gate here with no fence, or a fence here with no gate. I will grab these mammoth tusks though, because the mammoth tusks, I can use my alchemist toolkit to turn into the powdered mammoth tusks. And then the powdered mammoth tusks I can make into significantly better stamina potions than the stamina potions I'm currently using. I like slapped together these like crude 3 points of stamina per 20-second potions. Oh shit, I hear a dragon. That really scary roar was a dragon. We are not going to fight a dragon, but I will kind of peek over this ridge line here so we can see a dragon. I don't think we actually saw a dragon after Bleak Falls Barrow, so this is our first sighting of a dragon in the game. Oh fuck, look at that thing. It's just like flying over the horizon there. Like I said, I'm not going to get too close to it. If it comes back, we'll get a little... Oh, look at that thing. God, dragons are fucking scary. Right, we are not going to be fighting the dragon. That dragon would massacre us right now. Let's go into Eldergleam Sanctuary, though. Oops, hit the wrong button there. No, I do not want to build a fire. Pulling up the map here, so Eldergleam Sanctuary is here, and we were just in Darkwater Crossing after coming along this way from Hillgrund's tomb. But let's head inside and go do this quest, and then we'll finish out for the day doing Eldergleam Sanctuary and getting the sap from the tree. Sadly, we will not be getting that Blessing of Kynareth, but that is okay. Sometimes your Skyrim runs do not go exactly as you plan them, and you just gotta kind of roll with whatever the game throws at you. And it's like kind of a fun role-playing beat that Tani got to pick up Golldir. I also just really love Eldergleam Sanctuary as far as like an environmental location goes in Skyrim. Like, oh, look how pretty this is. It's so nice. There's like beautiful waterfalls. The tree itself is really pretty. Like look at that. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Never mind that there's like no fucking clue where these like waterfalls come from. We were literally just on top of this hill. And there's definitely no, like, water up there. There's also no, like, holes facing the sky. That's okay. It's kind of like a magical cave, so we can like, give Skyrim, give Bethesda a pass right there. Jesus Christ. Of course, I'll fucking completely miss the jump right there. I don't even know why I'm taking this route. It's, like, the slowest route imaginable. Alright, let's just, like, cut through this dungeon. We could talk to these people, but they're just going to be mad at us because, like, we don't have Maurice with us. There's a chest up here that we'll get really quickly. And then we'll go and kill the spriggans that are actually guarding this tree. Okay, just like some regular treasure there. I'm a little nervous about the spriggans that spawn. Like, they're pretty scary, and we just don't have any of that poison resistance. Like, the resist magicka will help, the restore health remarkable will help. We do have the restore health superlative if we get really jammed up. So we'll see how this fight goes. I think, like, we'll be okay. I think, like, worst case scenario, we can summon the frost atronach and let it do some, or the fire atronach and let it do some of the tanking. Typically, this is where Maurice would be, like, yelling at you for using Nettlebane. But, we obviously... we obviously do not have Maurice with us. But we'll hop into this chest here and see if there's anything good. Blah, this is a horrible bunch of loot. This is one of those, like, I don't know why this loot on this chest is just so fucking horrible, but it's really terrible. Alright, let's get ready to fight these spriggans. So let's definitely get mage armor going. Let's definitely get the resist magic going. Stamina, health regeneration. I guess that's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay, now I forget if I have to slash this tree or activate it. Maybe I have to activate it? Yeah, I have to activate it. Okay, so this spriggan's gonna be fine. Because it's gonna, like, attack Golldir, and then Golldir is gonna tank a little bit. So, like, I don't think we took any damage on that. But let's keep going. So we got one of...
My friends and I used to play Seek the Wumper.
Seek the Wumper? Well, like, let's not talk about... Oh, Jesus Christ, I completely missed this fucking spriggan. Now I'm taking a fuck ton of damage. Okay, let's pop the decent health potion. God, this shit really fucking hurts. I am really nervous about this. God, that dealt a lot of damage to us. And that was just like a baby spriggan. Alright, let's like play this a little cautiously here. Like I said, if there's like purple and orange spriggans, okay, there's an orange spriggan there and a purple spriggan there. Yikes, it's pretty scary. I think we'll be okay as long as we like play this smart. Like I said, I'm almost certainly going to use the flame atronach here. Oh boy. Alright, let's just use the fucking flame atronach. Just in case. Like, it's just smart to use the flame atronach. Oh my god, I like totally missed. Oh, Jesus. I'm still doing okay on health. Whew! Okay, I think we're fine. I think the flame atronach was definitely the right call here. Because, like, these guys would just fucking melted us with their poison. How's Golldir doing on health? I don't know why I can't select him here. Anyway. So that's basically it for Eldergleam Sanctuary. You don't necessarily need to use the Flame Atronach or a summon there. It's just like gonna make your life a lot easier and way less risk. I feel kind of bad like looting the dead, like Kynareth pilgrims loot after we just like butchered their tree and killed all the guardians, but I don't know, we'll take the Mysteries of Talaris skillbook and this onyx necklace. Like, Tani isn't exactly, like, the nicest person around. She's very practical. Let's see if we can make this jump. Nope. Nope, we cannot make that jump. Alright, well that's it for Eldergleam Sanctuary. Not, like, the super most difficult quest. But, like, as you saw with that green spriggan, because I had no poison resistance, like, that dealt a lot of damage to me, and I think those orange and purple ones could have been super, super scary, but thankfully the Flame Atronach did most of the tanking and, like, stopped the regeneration, so just, like, using our consumables. Let's get out of the cave, and then I think what I'll do is once I'm out of the cave and back at Darkwater Crossing is I'll save and I'll wrap up. Anyway, overall, really fun episode today. Definitely a longer episode. Like, I think we're at least at 2 hours right now, but that's okay. It's been a while since I recorded, and it was fun to do a little bit of recording today and get all of that done. I am, like, legitimately tired from doing both errands and recording all within one day. Like, it's just a lot. That is a lot for a gamer gal. It's, like, time for some, like, actual disassociation now. But yeah, I was very pleased with like how we did in that fight with the necromancer. I think we had a good use of consumables, our skills, we managed our resources really well, we used the environment really well. Like, we used the environment tactically, but not in a cheesy way. Like, we weren't like kiting all over the dungeon. We just kind of like displaced at one point in time because we were caught out in the open against all those spells. So we used our resources and our abilities really well to prevail in that fight. And I felt very good, especially about like remembering to use that poison in the middle of combat to make sure that we killed that necromancer in 2 hits before he could teleport and reset his magicka pool. Then we got Golldir, which was really cool. We have some great loot for Golldir, even though we have like did not get to do the Blessing of Kynareth quest the way that we wanted to with what's it called, with Maurice, because Maurice died, so that's kind of sad. And then we got to finish up with Eldergleam Sanctuary. God, Tani is just slathered in blood right now. Golldir's looking fine, but Tani is just like...
Those fools are actually fighting.
Who is fighting? What is this person talking about? This might just be like... kind of like generic... like, I don't know, like they saw the dragon and they like made a comment about the fools are actually fighting. Anyway, thank you so much for joining for today's episode. I am so glad that everybody stuck around for our first episode in like 6 months. It was really fun. Next time I'll turn in some of these quests. This child is like, look at this Dunmer lady, just like pasted in blood and sitting here in her armor. Next time I'll turn in that quest and figure out what other trouble Golldir and I will get into. We have a lot of like cleanup quests to do all over the place. Like, we still gotta go to fucking Rorikstead to kill the Ice Wraith. We still have to like go back to Falkwraith to return Runil's journal. We have to like report these deaths of the vampire to the Vigilant Ascender. We just have a lot of garbage we have to do. So there will be some of that next episode before we get into hopefully more fulfilling quests. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed our episode, and if you have any comments or feedback, come find me on Discord or hit me up in the comments section. Talk to y'all soon. Bye, everybody.